Well, no, it's for me to use, so I can.
Around
The
the edge of
approved
town.
time.
Alright.
Yeah. So, shall we? Yep. Get to Velaki.
There's a jewelers. Any jewelers?
Make me a perception check.
Let's all
Ooh.
do it because I assume we're all
Okay.
looking for one.
I'm gonna help
Yippee.
Ix.
Thanks. I
I
appreciate
think
the
we're
help.
fine.
Please hold my head and help me look around.
No, I feel like my help is like pointing. You just don't look where I'm pointing.
Oh, no.
So you're like, well, it's not there. Okay, let's move it. Let's look somewhere else.
Assad's just sitting on Ix's back, just.
I'm pointing.
Pointing.
Why is your
Seeing
perception a
backwards.
plus 14?
Yeah, we don't worry about that. We
Don't worry
have-
about it.
I'm a
Don't
skill
worry.
monkey fighter.
I am worried though.
That's fine. It's not looking for you.
True.
Yeah.
Not currently.
True. All right. Yeah, you. Let me move you to the. Because they actually have a
Velaki
map. Yeah, for Velaki.
There's some
There's a
map for the stone
Velaki map.
towers for jewelers. Nice. I really hope there is like really dumb maps. Like, oh yeah, there's a jewelers by the way. Like, there's no reason why this map would be here, but there's just a map for a jewelers.
You guys are coming out in here.
But no
The guards kind of let you through.
My token is huge.
Orillo and it,
regular ones.
you can both easily tell that there's like a very strong undercurrent of fear
What?
and watchfulness.
I love fear.
And it does seem like there is like a jeweler slash some kind of apothecary over here, which would have probably mortar and pestle that could be used to could be used
Grind
to
a diamond.
grind a diamond down to dust. Yeah.
Something strange is afoot, but hey,
Yeah,
the jewelers are over
something-
there.
Something
Yeah,
weird is going on, but the
It's like
jewelers
strange
is
in this
not
neighborhood,
way.
guys.
Well, no one's going to call
Something.
anyone, so.
In no phones.
Why use a phone when you have sending or message?
It's not really a
Do
call.
we have these things?
Those aren't like two-way things.
I know.
Well, they are for a short duration of time.
Do you have sending red?
No.
Oh,
Wait, actually, do I? Hang on.
do you have a message for that?
I love how she's like, why do we need this if we just have this? Like, do you have this spell? No.
I wasn't saying I had them. I was just saying why need phones when message and sending exist?
Because
was
not
brilliant.
everyone has them prepared, as you just proved.
Yeah, but I for some reason have mislead. I think that's just a spell that I automatically have.
Wow, it's gonna mess up.
Lead? Interesting.
It's definitely not a spell I would prepare. So I'm pretty sure it's one of the
Yeah,
ones that.
sure, we believe you. Yeah.
That's not misleading at all.
Shut up.
I don't think they will.
And that's the end result. All right.
All right. So what are you guys doing?
Going to the jewelers.
Cool.
Right?
Is someone
Okay.
high speed racing?
We're winding up.
No, I
Yo,
think
what is
that's-
happening?
I think that's just Rise computer.
It's just a
Laptop.
Hoover.
Yeah, there's my laptop.
That's your
Your-
laptop.
Your laptop is just
Your
like,
n-
let's
your
high
new
speed
laptop?
race back.
Did I mention that it was pretty hot today?
Yeah.
Right. Get a bag of ice, put it in front of a fan. Like legitimately, it's a good weather.
yeah. If it keeps on like this, yeah.
Yeah, that's really bad. That's like a brand new computer, right? Like
It's
less,
on
than,
Alright,
brand.
like less than a year old, if I remember. If you bought it second hand.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's all good. You guys still hear it?
It doesn't
I
sound.
don't think it is.
It's not the one noise a laptop should not make.
Agreed.
Fans go burr.
Oh wait.
It's just
Oh.
showing that it's working, you know? I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Mine
Let
only
me
makes
fiddle
that
around.
sound when I'm playing Sims.
Okay, there we go. It's turning down. I mean, wait, I can turn it up even more than that if you want.
Yes, please.
Yes,
so
more
race,
fan.
race
The
car
computer
noises.
still
Let's go.
works.
I love fan ASMR.
You just
Great
hear
Trying.
you just hear a crash and your fan explodes.
We hear an explosion. Rye leaves the call.
We just hear a crunching noise. It just starts running as well.
Alright.
Yeah, don't explode your laptop, please.
Please don't do.
That was
Free at
that was
first, I
90%.
thought you were saying fanaise, like mayonnaise, but fan instead. I was like, what? I was like, oh, fan
What the
ASMR.
frick is mayonnaise?
I don't know.
It's like a fever dream right now.
What is
You really
happening?
is. So you guys are heading to the apothecary place
With the
to
jewelers.
grind. Yes, they've got a mortal and pestle that you could be used to grind the diamond down into dust.
I feel like that might destroy the Moreland Castle.
We enter the shop. See the shopkeeper. We say, hello. We're looking for some diamond dust.
Loot his body for diamond dust.
We are not that ominous. Actually, we probably are.
You got that good good? Well, I'm definitely that.
Yeah, that's why I was like, we are not that ominous, and then I realized.
Can't not be ominous. It's kind of hard.
We literally went around
We
last
definitely-
game destroying things just
We
for
are
diamond dust.
normal. We are normal
Yeah.
customers.
Hello, I am a regular
Yeah.
customer. Ignore the black
I
fur
am
in
normal.
sunglasses.
Ignore my centaur undead-looking ass.
Yeah,
Oh,
ignore
yeah,
my
we-
dominating presence as a very small creature. You know, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't realize
We are-
just how
We are completely
stressing our
friendly and
group look,
non-threatening.
So I thought about it.
Yes.
So yeah, shopkeeper.
Horrifying.
Shopkeep sees a centaur, a tiefling with goat legs, a tall lady, and a small kobold.
All you need to care about is that we have money and you have what we want.
We got what
You
That
can
sounds like
talk
I'm gonna
any-
rob him.
Also, you can talk at any time, shopkeeper. That'd be great. We've
Yeah,
been
come
saying
on.
a lot of things for no
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, spit it out. Come on.
I love how you're like, yeah, you're like coming in just like talking all this, and then just like waiting
He just
for
had-
him
he just
to
had a heart
answer.
attack.
Yeah.
Convulsing on the floor.
You're saying we can use your shop for free. Thank you so much. So,
Oh, we gave him a heart attack. Cool. Free things.
free shop. Nice.
Heck yeah, everything's free. 100% off.
He would have wanted it.
We didn't even need to use a 5-finger discount.
Now
Ignoring the cleric, but you know.
Fuck.
Anywho, yeah, you guys enter the shop, talking about this stuff, and you do see bundles of dried herbs and spices hanging from the ceiling. There are some like other herbs and crystals around. Standard apothecary fare. The shopkeep seems to be an older man, human man, kind of working on. Kind of looks like he's combining some different powders together. You can kind of tell that he's kind of working slowly. You're not sure if it's because of his age or if he's just kind of depressed or just all of the above.
I
You can
love
insight that.
depression.
The best flavor.
Good afternoon, shopkeeper. We're wondering if you had any diamond dust in stock.
Diamond dust.
Yes.
I don't think I've heard of that before.
Have you heard of diamonds?
I've heard of diamonds.
No.
I've never seen one.
You fucking stupid.
I'm sorry. I see. Do you have any idea where we might find some diamonds?
We have diamonds.
We have diamonds.
We just need him to grind it into dust for us.
Oh, alright. Do you know how to grind diamonds into dust?
I've never seen a diamond a day in my life.
I know how to.
Oh, you mean a blue gem? Okay, sorry, I was confused. You want blue gem dust? Oh, this will make sense. Just really
This is
You know,
so dumb.
quick side thing. I keep forgetting Safi's got that guardian thing, so that's also an extra thing to add intimidation to them.
It's just like standing outside. It probably tried to come in, and then you were like, "Wait, no."
No,
So
sit.
no, just like standing right outside the doorway, blocking the entrance.
Sit, be a good boy. We'll be
I
like,
does sit.
Yeah. Good for
We are
boy.
terrifying.
we can get some oil for later.
We understand that we look a little bit intimidating, but we'll be out of your hair as soon as you're able to grind some gemstones for us. Particularly diamonds.
Or
I
blue
can-
gem.
I can drive. I have ground some different, less expensive gems to dust. I don't know if diamonds are much different.
And in
I'll
total, we
see what I
needed to
can
equal
do.
up to 100 GP.
What are you
Let's
talking
not
about?
scare the man.
That wasn't a character.
Wonderful. Do you charge a fee for such a service?
Mm, I'll go for 10 gold for that.
Alright. That sounds agreeable, right, everyone?
Yeah, sounds
Good.
great. We give him like 2,000 gold.
Alright. Let's give him all our diamonds, guys.
How many diamonds do we have?
Yippee.
All the diamonds is the answer.
I feel like it was
said.
talked about how many diamonds it was, but I
Yeah.
can't remember.
And before we hand over the diamonds, Jonathan, can I make an insight check on him just to see his general demeanor, see if he actually seemed like an accomplished jeweler, and if he's actually
an apothecary.
if he's actually experienced in doing his whatever he's been doing.
Drugs?
Yeah?
Please stop.
What? He's literally a drug dealer.
Wait, Jonathan, may I roll for that?
Yes, you may.
He is literally a drug dealer.
It's not all about anyone that works in any medical field.
21 on insight.
Okay. Doesn't seem like he's like a master craftsman, but it also isn't like he's it's not like he's a apprentice. He's kind of in the middle. His demeanor.
But he's not like
What?
he's not just gonna run off with our diamonds.
No.
Okay.
We hand them to him, and he just casts fireball on us and leaves.
I just look at him confused.
You hand it to him. He turns into Strahd.
Oh,
Turns each of you into
you're
his
here.
balls
Thanks.
and just leaves.
Swings axe.
no, Papa Strahd.
I've
Not our
been looking
diamonds.
for you.
We need those. Bad Strahd, bad. Spreads with holy
Yeah,
water.
Bad, Strahd, bad. Start
So I know we
spraying
discussed how many
Strahd.
diamonds we have, but I can't remember. And
I think it. I know at least 2. I think because I think there were
Yeah,
like
'cause
at
we
least
got-
50 each.
Yeah, we got 30 gems out of 50 each.
Yeah, and I think it was at least 2.
Yeah.
May have been a little more.
I'll go back to. I'll listen back to the recording of
1.5.
I'll listen to the recording of last game afterwards and see if I can figure out how many it was.
Because if we get more, that'd be good.
As he accepts it, he does ask how fine of a powder or how fine of a dust you would want it, or just as fine as he can make it.
I think enough for it to be classified as dust.
Yeah, I think that's the answer.
I mean, it's gonna disappear upon use, so
Do not grind it so fine that it becomes explosive.
Go to
That would
cast
be
great.
impressive.
Go to cast greater
That's-
restoration and explodes.
That's really hard to do.
There goes. There goes.
That's really impressive.
Accidentally explode us is such a weird idea.
I'm sure
It
someone
ex-
has actually made that. It's
It
just
explodes. There goes one of my
terrible.
reincarnations.
I assume it's probably
Explosive
terrible.
diamond dust.
I assume like using actual diamonds as like a fuel source is terrible. Because if you make it fine, it would work technically.
I can't imagine it's the best fuel source in the world, but
Yeah, like you would think it
Probably
would be
not the
great
most
because it's compressed
cost-effective.
it's compressed carbon.
I don't know what you're talking about. Diamonds
So
as
you
a fuel
know.
source sounds kind of cost effective to me.
no, it sounds
But-
absolutely
and it still releases
honestly.
CO2 into the
Yeah,
air.
it's great because it just makes more carbon eventually. Just give it a few thousand.
Ah,
million.
efficiency.
Yeah, eventually, it's the first
This is
renewable resource.
Everything's renewable. Just give it a few years.
Yeah, just be an elf, and then you might see when it gets reused. You probably won't. Just form an atom. It's like, oh, we can use it again.
Comes a lich just so that everything becomes renewable.
So technically, it's all.
It's his new life goal.
Oh my god, you could start a campaign for like oil companies and coal companies. Like, this is a renewable. Actually, guys, it just takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, we're all
you guys
undead.
are
We're all
just too
undead. We're all undead here.
You guys are just way too impatient, okay? Just wait a few millennia. We'll get there in the end. Your bones will be great fuel source. Don't worry about it.
Actually sounds like the dumbest but funnest campaign.
It really does.
Undead corporations just
No,
being like,
No,
hey,
what
we're
I'm saying,
using
you
renewable
could do that
resource.
in
Thumbs
real life, right? You could technically do that in real life, and it would be true,
up.
and it would still work as a campaign. Some people would believe it and
Say
think
it.
it's viable. It is true, technically. So
You
It's
mean
like-
in real life corporations are undead?
well, some of them, you know.
Some
You got the
of them.
undead, you got the lizard men, you got the rat men, you know, it's a bunch of different groups. All compete, you know.
And then those who should be dead but are limping along, so there might as well be undead.
But they're kind of like disowned from the undead group. So.
Anywho. So you hand over the diamonds for him to grind into dust. Yes.
He grinds them into dust and blows them in our eyes. Worse than Pocket
We-
Sam.
We do need this rather urgently, so if we could do this within today, that would be wonderful.
I
at
will
least-
try my. I will
And
try
at
my
least give
best.
us an hour to spare before the day's out.
I will try my best. Good sir.
Thank you. When should we come back for the dust?
You can come back this afternoon, and we can see how far I've progressed.
All right. About Valaki itself, what's going on? There seems to be a rather oppressive atmosphere outside.
Rather lot
Has-
again, to be fair.
Past few nights, people have died in their sleep.
Oh, okay.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
Try sleeping outside.
It's got something to do now, at least, whilst we're waiting.
What? Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, we might as well. Yeah. Oh,
Mm.
my, anyway.
what?
Let's solve the issues.
Have there been any sightings of what's been causing people to die at night?
No.
Right. Well, I
It
suppose
is-
we should ask maybe the guards know something.
Mm.
It's just
They just go to bed one night, and they never wake up.
Ha-ha.
Was there one last night?
are their bodies actually dead or are they just still sleeping?
We do not feel their breath or get a pulse, so I would assume they are dead.
Sounds like a good chance that they are dead.
And for you, little sir, there were 3 deaths last night.
It's quite a lot.
Indeed.
Okay. Where would they be at this point in time?
Where would who be?
The beings that died.
Oh, I believe we have them over at the church on the other side of the city, or the other side of the town. Yeah, over there.
Perfect.
That's where we have them and getting them prepared for burial.
So we've got a first stop, guys.
Nice.
Oh.
Alright, yeah. Think you'll be able to if their souls or vitality is leaving them, do you think you'll be able to tell based on from their corpses? Something from their corpses?
I don't know,
Saffron?
Uh, maybe.
Let's give it a
Basically, if you're out of character, if you're asking me if I have speak with dead, I don't.
go. Yeah, man.
What? You didn't prepare that? How do you not know?
You can, there's so many things I have to prepare, and then unprepare, and then prepare again.
No. Now we clip this moment and we place it for any cleric in the war. And there we go. Remember to clip this in the edit room and make it a GIF. A GIF
Claire
of
did
sound.
prepare the spell. Why not?
How am I
Damn it.
supposed to know there's going to be dead people I have to talk to? I already had to prepare greater restoration for the wizard guy.
Next you'll be telling me you don't prepare Gale, so you know what spells to prepare.
I
What the
don't,
hell?
I don't have Gale.
You do, yes. This is kind of fun. Oh, that's really fun.
I've had to prepare and unprepare so many things. There was ceremony at one point.
Yeah, standard cleric thing.
You really have had to prepare and unprepare a
Yeah,
lot
well,
of different things.
There's many
And then we
downsides
go,
to being a
and
cleric.
then we go to somewhere like, hey, do you have this prepared? No, I didn't know I would need it prepared.
Why not?
Terrible.
How was I
Because
supposed
as
to know?
much as we wish it, Savvy is not a
This is
mind
when the
reader.
cleric learns to be a time wizard just to be able to know what spells they can prepare.
How was I supposed to know that there was gonna be a dead body? 3 dead bodies, hun.
To be fair, we are in Valaki. We're in
I didn't
Strahd
know people were dying in
area.
their sleep.
There's a lot of dead bodies here. It's like 3 of them. Don't worry about that. Yeah, to the cemetery. Or the church, you know, it's all in one.
True.
Oh, I'm actually
would-
breaking a sweat. Okay, I'm gonna move to a shady spot.
Yeah, stop sitting in the sun, please, hun.
Oh no! Can you remove the cactus from my cable?
Again?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
You've what?
Sometimes a cactus sticks to my cables.
Oh my god.
Oh my!
Just don't
That's
be near
what
the
I
cactus.
thought I heard, but I wasn't certain, and I'm so glad that I was correct.
Just don't be near the cactus. You know? It's pretty simple.
The cactus is underneath the table. The cables are underneath the table.
Remove the
Remove the
cactus.
cactus.
Or put the cables on top of the table.
It's not my cactus. I don't want to move it because it's
Why?
not mine.
Or put the cables on top of the table.
Why aren't you in your room? Is there something up with your room again, hun?
Why
Yeah.
is there a cactus on the table?
I don't know why they put the cactus underneath the table. It's better choice, obviously.
Can you
Probably a
ask
trap.
why the cactus?
It's likely a trap for
am.
infecting people. So
I am a guest. I did not ask. I did not question. It's okay.
You should question things.
You're
Yeah,
really
that's
against
something you should question.
You should always question.
You should also question not questioning.
Yeah, knowledge is power. You should always question.
Oh my god.
Knowledge is power. Okay, what happened?
All right. You guys are heading to the church.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. You guys.
Adventurer's favorite pastime: looking at corpses.
Yeah. You see this slouching, centuries-old stone church has a bulging steeple in the back and walls lined with cracked, stained glass windows depicting pious saints. A fence of wrought iron encloses a garden of gravestones next to the church. A thin mist creeps among the graves. Hello?
Does like
Is that
every
mist?
grave come with a mist? It's like a standard for this area.
Spawns in mist.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Oh no, the graves. We should pick them up. They have fog cloud imbued in
Oh, yeah.
them.
It will become the gravestone. True
Stone or
power.
fog cloud.
I think it'd be great because it'll probably cover me. I can put the gravestone on my back.
Yeah, so you guys go over there. I assume you kind of walk into the church, or
Is there anyone outside?
Maybe a perception check for that.
What? Oh, that's a 20. Oh,
All right.
Wow.
yeah, I'm great.
You do see a young man, probably like in his late teens, early 20s. He seems pretty brawny. Carrying he is kind of further in towards the edge of the cemetery, kind of towards the wall, and it seems like he is digging a hole. But that is the only person you see outside.
It's probably the perfect person to talk to. A gravekeeper. He knows where the bodies are.
Perhaps. Oh, do you want to go ask?
You're the talk person.
Okay. There's no persuading to be done here, surely. Excuse me, are you the gravekeeper?
No.
The flat doing holes.
That would be hilarious.
Why didn't you just get employed then? What the fuck?
Kind of says, straightens up, says, groundskeeper, yeah.
From those who died last night, the ones who died mysteriously, do you think we could inspect their bodies? We'd like to find out what's happening and see if we can help solve the issue.
He nods brusquely and just kind of gestures inside the church.
Great, thank you.
Got permission from that guy, so we're all good.
Yep. The only permission we need. Let's go.
Oh.
Wait a minute. What have I done?
The family's in there grieving.
And we're just like, we're
don't-
inspecting the corpses.
Don't mind us, we're inspecting the dead bodies.
Yeah.
You guys head on in. It is just as kind of decrepit and gloomy inside as it is outside. You do see 3 bodies, kind of lined up towards the towards the front, or the towards the altar of the church. There does seem to be an older man kind of praying over it. There are some people sitting in the pews, kind of gathered amongst each other, kind of staring, and some weeping.
Well, just leaving them out in the open. Kind of weird.
Yeah. And let's see here. Yeah. That is what you see. What do you guys want to do?
Well, Safi, perhaps you should consecrate the bodies and figure out what happened to them.
I'll do my best. Is there, since I don't have Speak with Dead, is there any way I could like check for anything like Arcana, Medicine, ask God?
Ask God. You're almost level 10. Almost.
No, I can't ask God yet. He doesn't talk to you yet. He doesn't like you.
Dang it.
Yeah, I'd say you can do like a check when you get up there. Are you guys just kind of walking up and starting to inspect?
Yeah. Unless you just like Safi go up there all on her own.
No, I got
Yeah.
it. It's funny.
We can walk up. Let's go. We'll be behind you, Safi. Got your back.
Oh, thank you.
We'll also be behind you.
Eh.
You know, just in case the body decides it wants to come back to life and freaking claw at my neck.
You do have a point. Bodies
But
do
then,
tend to
but
do
then
that.
you'll be fine because you're a cleric. So in
Yeah, that's
that
fair.
situation, you're very much down to.
Also,
Also,
don't you just have like
I have 3
infinity
reincarnation.
resurrections
No,
now?
not infinity.
Yeah.
No, not infinity. I have 3.
Infinite.
That's a-
We don't know how many.
Yeah,
True.
yeah. Safi's not aware yet, out of character wise. She only has 3. Also, a big boy's just outside. But yeah, I'll go up to the body. What do you want me to roll?
You head up. People kind of turn and stare because you're kind of disrupting things.
Oh, there's people
Um,
in here. You didn't say there's people in
Wow,
Yeah,
here.
there's
Yes,
people in
yes,
the
he
pews.
did.
Oh, did he?
Yep.
Oh, then
Yeah.
I didn't hear.
The disrespect. Wow.
I didn't hear. Okay.
Still disrespect. Yeah, there's people sitting in the pews, kind of gathered in little clumps. You can see some are like obviously weeping, or comforting each other. Some others are just kind of staring, kind of blankly. I don't know. And then there is a priest who is kind of praying over the bodies and seems to be doing like final rites. So does that change your approach at all?
Yeah. I don't want to interrupt things.
Alright.
If anything, I could probably join the priest in the final rites, but I don't think that's a thing I should do with, because I don't know these people.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Is that how priests work?
I don't know. I don't even.
You're a
I
cleric
don't know
of
you.
the god of
I-
suffering. You're the cleric of the god of suffering. Have some empathy and commiserate with those who are grieving and suffering.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I guess I'll join the priest in the rites thing.
What do the rest of you guys do?
Well, I guess I'll go and spot the body myself.
Well, there's a funeral going on. That's why I'm not doing it yet.
Just
Yeah,
doing
fair
it from a
enough.
distance, just seeing
Yeah.
if the body has, from a distance, and be able to see if the body has any like obvious marks.
Does it look? Does it still have? Is it still like pale, or like a normal complexion of whatever race it is?
They were always pale. It was a pale elf.
Right, so it has become more pale.
They're white.
Has it become?
It is
has it
so
become
it is
clear?
so white. It has become the dawn.
Yeah, is it clear now? Is it clear elf?
They're glowing.
God,
It
they're an
it is the Aryan race. Now we're all comfortable. Yay. Anywho, yeah, give me a perception check to see if you can spot anything from the distance. X.
I'm gonna help you, X.
A perception check. Thanks.
This is very Nick.
I don't think
May
Nick
very well
needs
be.
help.
No, I do need.
But it's funnier when I do help him.
Okay, maybe.
Night Hunter, what would you be doing?
I have no idea.
Okay.
Just sitting down in the pews, being respectful.
Yeah,
I got
probably.
a
Oh,
Yeah.
wait.
34 for perception.
Okay.
That is probably the correct answer. Just sitting there.
It's fine because it's natural 20, so we win. Got it.
True. You've just won the game. Congratulations.
We're doing one D&D now. Aren't
One D&D. What does one
Oh,
D&D
well, I
keep
guess
getting
I
over?
I guess Curse of Strahd's over now. Time to move on to a different module.
we? No, that's fine.
Curse of
just keep
Strahd
it.
Part 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Strahd comes back even stronger.
The redeadening.
The redeadening.
The party becomes his minions. Gotta defeat
Never.
them.
Never.
It would actually be an interesting take on Curse of Strahd, as like the player characters are like powerful minions of Strahd, and they're like fighting against like these newcomers, and trying to like restore his like power or whatever.
The cult of Strahd.
Exactly. Let's see. Cool. Yeah, looking at the bodies, you can swear you can tell it looks like there are some faint bruising around the neck and like a single
Wow.
like fingerprint on each of their foreheads. It's like a blink and you miss it kind of thing.
What the? It's odd. Do you notice those marks as well? The ones, it appears that the victims have had something done to their necks and, well, to their forehead as well.
I saw that
Other
out.
ones.
He's got the forehead.
Hmm.
That's a good thing. That's a good shout. That's all. Seems a
Normally-
bit ritualistic.
Normally,
That's not it.
finger marks around the neck would suggest strangulation, but I don't think there was enough force for that. Seeing as it's so faded, and these people clearly haven't noticed it. Hmm.
Safi, you walk up to the priest. You are drawing some eyes to yourself, but and the priest looks up, kind of looks you up and down, and kind of waves you over to help him conduct his help with conducting the funeral rites. It does seem a different funeral rites than you are used to, so you kind of let him take the lead. It goes on for a few minutes with some incense, some prayers to some mourning lord. And let's see here. That is about it. After the minutes are up, the priest kind of gestures to some acolytes to transport the bodies elsewhere. I don't know if there's anything you want to do with that information, or if you wanted to try anything during the funeral rites.
Yeah, I guess like since I'm up close, try to get a look at them while he's doing the lead on the rites.
Okay. Yeah, you can do a perception check, investigation check, medicine check. You can maybe even do maybe a nature check.
No, I'll
That's
just
a
do
lot of
perception.
options.
As far as you can tell, you do not see any signs of apparent death. They just seem to be just like, for whatever reason, they just are. They look to be dead, but you don't see like what caused it.
We use my magic awareness real quick.
Okay.
I smell magic within 60 feet of me.
Within 60 feet? Okay.
We're magic.
Wait a minute.
You do get a sense of From the
So
body,
if
like
it's a spell, I know the school. If it's an item, I just know it's an item.
okay. It's technically neither, but I will give something to you. It does seem that these corpses have been touched with seems to be like some sort of like uh uh mix of like conjuration and necromancy magic. Well, as well as
They
I think
aren't real
illusion
corpses.
or enchantment.
Come on, imagine if they weren't actually dead and we just thought, what was that spell called? The one that fakes death?
Yeah. Did you say enchantment?
I said yeah, enchantment, conjuration, and necromancy.
Okay. But yeah, I'm gonna be like those bodies. They smell a bit like orangey, a little bit like pink, and also a little bit like like a light green. It's weird.
It describes what
That-
colors.
No one
does
but
sound-
you knows what that means.
That
Brian
does
knows
sound
what that
exceedingly
means.
strange. I see.
He can smell colors. Take him to a hospital.
Also, toast, but not about.
Safi, if you were to cast Identify on one of these corpses, would you be able to identify the spells that may have afflicted it or are afflicting it?
Is this before or after or during the funeral rites?
After they're done with the funeral rites.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah, the acolytes are starting to like carry them to a side room. I don't know if there's anything you want to do with that. Some of the people are starting to file out slowly. And the priest is going to the different groups, kind of seem to mutter some like words of encouragement and consolation. Does seem like he has noticed you guys and is kind of making his way towards you, but he's making sure the other people are tended to first. So you do have some time to do whatever you want. Just to let you know.
What would I roll Arcana to try to figure out, or
To try to figure out what.
the magics? Because I have detect magic, but that also just learns the school of magic.
I think you need identify realistically.
Oh, well, I don't have identify.
We once again encounter the case of you cannot prepare every possible spell.
I don't think clerics actually get done.
Yeah, I also don't. I also don't even get that spell. So
Yeah.
Oh, sadness.
I think Arcana domain.
Yeah,
too.
it's like two
Yeah.
schools. I think they get it.
I guess like thinks for a moment with like X asks, like shakes head, like sadly no, I don't even have that spell, so I can't figure it out what kind of magic it is.
Well, do you think if you were able to cast it, you could?
Possibly.
Safi, I'll say that if you can try a Arcana check to see if the colors and the
Okay.
magic associated with them give you some indication of what is happening here.
Okay, after possible, it was like, hang on, let me see if I could try something. It's not, I don't know if it'll work, but you know, no harm trying. And yeah, Arcana. Okay, well,
You don't, because I mean, must be some powerful spell or item or just some magical abilities, since most spells they come from a specific school instead of like a combination. So it may not be as
Question.
yes.
Are we certain that they're real bodies?
The acolytes and everyone are treating them like real bodies. I'm not gonna say that's the evidence for or against conclusively, but they definitely
Cannot.
look to be real bodies.
It's just the combination of the magics is making me concerned that they are not real bodies.
Yeah, it's possible.
Can I do like a nature check to see if I can tell?
Do an yeah, you can do like an Arcana, Nature, or Investigation check.
Oh,
I
my
think
hunter
the best
does.
of those three is inevitably going to be nature.
While that hunter does that, yeah, I just shake my head like, yeah, no, I can't figure it out.
Mm.
I'm sorry, Ix.
Yeah, the
That's
best
alright.
of the bunch is gonna be my nature check.
All right. As far as you can tell, these are real bodies, and they are really dead. There's
Okay, I like
don't-
both of that information, but I don't
Uh,
like that it was started with as far as you could tell.
let's see, and yeah, they're real bodies. They are really dead. But you can't figure out what the cause of death is.
I will tell the others that whatever the magic is, it's definitely not faking the bodies. Well, almost definitely. They are bodies, and they are dead.
Oh, nothing much we can glean from here. Well, the family is just normal commoners?
The
Or-
families are normal commoners. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And let's see.
It's certainly not that they died, just from some distant magic, but something was absolutely there to kill them.
Yo, does anyone want to help me with a fucking bug I came across? All good, all good. Basically, I've got a score counter, but it's works once, and it just doesn't continue to work. I'll share my screen.
Mhm.
I have so many windows open. Oh my god. Can y'all see that?
I think we should just. Do you think it would be worth trying to just stake out and trying to find.
Awesome.
Wait for the killer to come and
So,
go? Not that we have the
basically,
time, because we have to go back to the wizard by the end of
I don't
today.
know if it's going to show
I
you.
think there are just too many people to look over. You know, we need to find a pattern first.
Then, in which case, we should do that, and also try to go to the
Can you see the game?
victims where they died, basically, and see if we can trace it
Yeah.
from there. Sounds good?
Sounds
Yeah, we
good.
should probably talk to the priest. He probably knows where all the victims were.
Yeah. We go talk to the priest.
Cool. Yeah. He is finishing up with the last family, and as you approach, he kind of gives some last remarks before kind of turning to you and kind of moving a little ways away from the grieving family who are starting to leave. What can I do for you fine folks?
We're hoping to find out what's
So just kind of
afflicting
look at the
this
copies
town,
left.
what's causing so many
Basically,
deaths here
you
and
run
there.
around and you're an intern.
We'd like to know the
giving copies
locations
to
of
other workers.
where
When you eat,
these
it's
casualties
like,
happened.
oh, they've got their coffee and it goes down one. The problem is that it doesn't go past
Let me
8.
see.
Yeah. I think it's because
He
I
thinks
haven't.
it over, and does kind of let you know that it does seem like, yeah, for the past few nights, people have been dying in their sleep. It seems like started out as like one, and then there was a couple nights where it was two, and now past couple nights that's been three at a time. And he kind of points out the different locations around the village, and around the town, and it really is all over. There doesn't seem to be any pattern or like concentration. Yeah. Except except it does seem like there have been no deaths on the church grounds itself, but there's not a lot of people here, so that kind of makes sense. And let's see here. Yeah, doesn't seem to be any cause of death, just someone dying in their sleep. Some of the light sleepers near the victims do report like the people like screaming out in their sleep. Like things like no, or get away from me. For like a few minutes before it just like becomes quiet. The As far as they know, there have been no one like broke into the different houses. There are no signs of how they died. It does seem to be somewhat violent, as when they have been found in the morning or when they've been found dead. The sheets in their bed has been kind of tossed and turned as if they had like a nightmare. And let's see, that's about it from what he can tell you, and from what he knows.
Has the Lord been affected by this at all?
He says that one of the servants had been affected earlier. Some of the other servants have been kind of increasingly wary and surly. Let's see here. The members of another esteemed house, the Wachter house, there's been a death over there. But the rest is just kind of scattered around the town.
Could you tell us at least where the most recent victim was from?
Most recent victims. One of them was from here. One of them was from here, and one of them has been from here.
Okay. Right. We'll go visit their homes. Actually, are the families here right now?
He he says they are just returning home, but I can see if I can fetch them back if you wish.
No, that's all right. We'll go visit them at their homes. I think
Fair
make
enough.
things simpler. Perhaps they'll be more comfortable with us poking around as long as they're there to supervise. All right.
Good
Thank you for
morning,
your
Lord.
time.
Guide your steps.
Thank you.
Cool.
May he guide yours too. Right. Let's head out, folks. Time to find out what these things are.
Oh, let's go.
Which house do we want to go to? Dish one, dish one, dish one.
The
Well,
closest
this
one,
one,
right?
yeah, I was about to say this one's closer, so we could do this one, and then probably this one, and then that one, or this, and then this.
Sweet. He's a plan. Let's go.
Ah.
All right. So you go to this one first.
Mm-hmm.
That is that is the Blue Water Inn, the inn you went to where I think you got the journal from, who gave you the job of the Wizard of Wines. Just kind of giving context there. You go in, and you do see, can easily see that the mood is very what do I call it, very very somber, very sober. There is a bard or some sort of singer in the corner starting or storyteller trying to liven the mood, but it's not really helping.
I can imagine.
Let's see here. What else? There are a couple people still there. What would you like to do? There's I think there's about like 4 people here. There's a storyteller, two young men who have like kind of noble bearing and are in pretty nice clothes. And then there is one who's obviously a hunter. And then the people who work here.
All right. Yeah. As we knock on the door, I guess to announce our entry.
Housekeeping.
We just tell them that we're here to investigate the recent deaths, see if we can figure out how and why it happened.
All right. The one in like more like leathery and like kind of a obviously hunter get up, kind of snorts and says, "Good luck with that."
Power word kill. I'm joking.
I'm back.
Oh, hi.
Cool.
Yeah. Does he take us to the crime scene, pretty much?
Yeah. The owner of the establishment does lead you up to one of the guest rooms. Where you can go in. It does look like a standard guest room. Like someone had been sleeping here. It's like pretty obvious that they had a like a rough night last night. The You can smell the scent of like stale sweat. And I would say some urine. And the bed is obviously crumpled in a way that like bespoke like violent nightmares.
Do you sense any magic
on your... Oh.
I smell other magic.
You see.
In this room, you do get the sense of kind of all over of conjuration. And on the bed itself, you get the sense of enchantment and necromancy.
Yeah, the same colors again.
Mm-hmm.
Same colors
Oh.
as before.
Yeah, where are they localized?
Hmm?
Where are the colors localized?
The necromancy is kind of all over the top of the bed. The enchantment is kind of right above the pillow. And the conjuration is like kind of like all throughout the room itself.
Okay, so there's like orange everywhere. It's like a green on the bed, but it's like a orange on the pillow. Pink on the pillow. Orange everywhere.
What do you guys want to do with this information?
Is it possible to follow the magic scents through the town and see where they lead? Or see where they're the strongest?
My scents aren't long term, they're like an instance.
Yeah,
They're
but
not
do you have a
like-
limit on how many times you can do it?
I've used half of my use so far.
Darn it.
I mean, this detect magic does pretty much the same thing. I could try that.
True.
I mean, it
If
just
I-
seems like the
Ah.
fastest way to find the killer would be to track the magic.
Yeah.
And if I don't,
we could try
if I
that.
don't want to use spell slots, I could just retro cast it. So I mean, it'll just take me a little bit, but
Yeah, we have time.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Well, if you want me to do that, just give me 10 minutes.
Also, while they're doing that, I was thinking maybe we talk to the boy. The boy.
Boy. Which boy?
The boy. You know what I'm talking about, Ix. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh,
Mm.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
We do have a
Yeah,
boat
boy.
together. We keep forgetting about that.
What?
the wizard boy in the attic.
And it's more he might know identifying.
True. Possible.
Which could expedite this a good bit.
So Safi is ritual casting, detect magic.
Yep.
What are the other? What are the others doing for 10 minutes?
I think
Or
they're
for the
going to
10
go talk to the boy in the attic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Night Hunter,
Well-
what about you?
We'll leave you two to it.
I'll
Keep each other
stay with
safe.
Safi, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm having a little
We
issue
we
with
we also have another form of protection. Big boy outside.
It's
Yeah,
not really
let's
a
clip
story,
clop
it's
to the
just like
attic.
a count. Sorry. That's someone talking
Right.
about
Jump on your back.
Yeah, you guys head
Flag.
out of the inn and go to the burgomaster's estate, correct?
Yep.
The boy. Cool.
Ah, that boy.
Yeah, that's right.
and
The boy.
yeah,
They know
I
what
think
that
the
matters.
issue is that it's a switch system.
Let's see.
Because we did it in FL state, but I'll
You're
just show you
saying
what's
the
going
boy was not clearing it up, but now I understand.
How many other
on.
boys do we know?
So
Let's be
you were
honest.
this like intern, and you're
My
supposed to
brain
be the
isn't
work.
working. I have no brain.
So you go out and
Lucius, I
investigate.
think that was his name, but I mean he's in like the starter town if I remember correctly. Wait, no, didn't we bring him here?
The next one, and they changed color.
No, we brought
thought
him
we
to
left
his
him with
town
the-
church.
He's at the church.
Yeah.
Oh right, that's what I was like trying to figure out. Like I know we left him somewhere. Can't remember where.
100% transfer the church.
Not that I'm not convinced that the person we left him in will not kill
I
him.
tried doing a
I'm
global
not actually
variant with
convinced
something
he is
else
still
in
alive.
game with, like, the
Yeah,
states
probably not.
Also
that
the dead
caused
kids,
all
we know them.
fun.
We do know the dead kids,
Yeah.
but
But they're
we're
not
certain
the
that they
boys,
aren't
so-
alive.
Yeah,
Okay.
relevant.
So you go to the mansion. The burgomaster's mansion. I assume you just kind of knock on the door.
Yeah.
Okay. You knock on the
See the boy.
Boy.
you knock on the door, and after a few minutes, a maid opens the door, kind of curtsies to you, and says, "What can I do for you, good sirs?"
We'd like to see the Burgomaster's son.
Boy,
We have something that he might like.
So just do a global current score.
Let me see if he is
And then-
available. Good sirs.
Copy this code
Wonderful.
over to my player character. Or okay, just make
She kind of gestures for you guys to enter into like the kind of entrance hall.
Tell him it's a book.
Yeah.
All right, I will be sure to do that.
Yeah.
She does leave. Few minutes pass.
Teleports in front of her.
Hmm?
He teleports in front of her.
Yeah, it works.
The book
Oh
you
yeah.
said.
Thank you.
Is there more to?
My screen.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Screen share, you dick.
After a couple minutes,
It's just my mouth open.
the boy does enter. You can actually
The
hear
boy
him.
does enter.
You do hear him approaching. He's kind of clumping down the stairs and down the hall, kind of in a not the best of
I'm back,
moods.
bitches.
Angie boy.
I got it. You know what fucking fixed it?
And like, yeah, he kind of comes in, just kind of, yeah, like a scowl on his face. He's like, what?
He did not give you this book with magic in it. If you want, you know, just leave.
He's just kind of shrugs and turns to leave.
Who's shouting your cereal?
So like John was messing
Do you
with
not
my
need?
fucking hand
Do you not
when
need
I
to
was
increase?
sharing. So like
Do you
my
not want to
cursor
increase
was
your
going
arcane
around.
knowledge?
Yeah.
You don't even know. You don't even know what's inside the spell book.
He gives a big sigh and says, "Yeah, I do. I do appreciate it. Sorry, just not going on."
What's happening? What's happened?
Oh no.
For the past few nights, I've been having these nightmares. I can't really.
Oh,
Oh.
They
no.
don't really like keep
Who knows
hold.
with
I can't remember them the day after.
Go back to your
But
collaborate Ultra.
just kind of wearing me down. It's been nice the past couple nights. I haven't had them. I've been able to sleep pretty well. Still just kind of dreading them coming back. I don't know why they came.
Like on the screen. That you want to share.
interesting.
It's kind of annoying, but it makes sense.
Hurt, please smell the air for magic.
There's a little
What
stop
waste
sharing.
it.
I mean,
I really don't
Well-
think it will be a waste.
Also,
Well, as a
he
budding,
literally said that he hasn't been had them for the past 2 nights. So
actually, we're investigating this phenomenon ourselves. As a budding wizard, I don't suppose you made any headway into figuring out what's causing this effect.
There's no spell that I can think of
Yeah, that's
that
what
would
we're doing.
replicate this, unless it's like a higher powered spell that can allow you to affect someone's dreams. But it's not like they're telling me a message because I can't remember anything the day after. Just seems to drain.
Yeah.
I don't feel rested
I
after.
was doing nothing, so I was like, I'm not gonna go to this.
I see what's going on.
Sitting down, having coffee. I'm like, you know what?
He's
Let's
actually
just like
good.
jump in, see
Everyone
what
else
we're
is just
doing.
peasants.
And I jumped in, and then
Why?
Michaela was like,
Literally
oh yeah,
what's
we have to do this like game, and I'm like, what the fuck?
So do you know how to identify things? Like magically, not just regularly.
That kind of makes sense. He says I didn't find any spells for identification in my spell book. I hope to find some more. But I'll have to understand it myself in order to properly cast it.
Well, how about we give you this book, and it might be in there.
That would be great.
Then you could learn it and then help us.
I will try my best. He kind of holds his hand out for the book.
Just when you're at a solid 50% dry, that would be great. I know that's a lot for you, but you know.
Where did you get this
I don't know. Bright has this information.
the spell book from?
I think it was in the treasure room. If I remember.
Of the Amber Temple, probably.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I know Roy was dealing with that.
Where are you there?
He's
He's
BRBing right
muted.
now.
Return to us, hun.
Yeah, I've fallen.
Oh.
In person or in a game or?
Again?
In person and yes again. Slightly less severely than last time. I didn't like make it to the floor. I just kind of flopped onto the dog step stool to get onto my bed, so I am okay. Uh, are we waiting for Rye?
Kind of, yeah. I'm trying to see where you guys got the spell book from.
I think it was somewhere in the
Focus.
Amber Temple. It might not have been from the
Is
staff.
it everything from the Amber Temple at this point?
Well,
Probably.
we're getting there.
Ha. Ow.
Mm. Let me see. Oh no, I think. Yeah. It was the Ember Temple, but yeah.
I've been like wizard rooms. One of the many
I
wizard
think it
rooms.
was the
I know it was the
person,
crazy old man.
the crazy guy who was like hiding himself. I
Oh
think.
yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, wasn't the wizard that we got the staff of? Oh no, yeah,
That
my
was his
No,
mentor.
that was his apprentice. Yeah, the
Yeah,
apprentice.
Yeah, it was
I
one
thought
of
it was
the
his mentor.
Yeah, his mentor
I thought
was the
he
one
was.
who had
yeah, it was
the
the
gave
mentor
the
or
staff.
the apprentice. I can't remember which one.
Yeah.
It was all. I'm sure
Oh,
one
yeah.
of us we got it from. So.
Cool.
One of us is correct, but will we ever know which one?
What's happening? Did we figure it out?
What book?
We
We
were
need
trying to figure out the
you
book where
Do
you got the book
for
from.
book information, but we have since figured it out.
Yeah.
Potentially.
It
Nice.
just took us like time.
But how's the Safi and Night Hunter pair doing?
Good question. Yes. So at the end of the 10 minutes, Safi, you are able to see the same schools of magic as as
Sod.
as Sod had. Yeah.
You know the names.
Yes, you know the
Would
names.
would I be able to see like any other traces of it anywhere that we could follow?
Yeah, you're kind of looking around and you do see some kind of in the in the hallway and kind of as you kind of go out you can kind of see it's like kind of all over and it's the aura of the conjuration magic. there doesn't seem to be any pathway. It just seems to be almost like a fog of this conjuration magic that's been superimposed on your vision.
That is not as helpful as I was hoping it would be.
Yeah.
Well, I've seen Conjuration fog. I don't know how easy this is going to be to follow. If
It
followable at
sounds
all.
impossible.
Sod and Ix, after you give over the book, is there anything else you want to do, or are you guys are you heading back to the others?
Does the book have identifier on it?
I'm gonna say it does.
Ooh.
Even though
Yeah.
out of character, the person who had that spell book and the boy, the stat blocks are pretty much the same, but I'm like, they'd probably be a little different.
Okay.
That probably sounds about right, to be honest.
Yeah.
Identify on
Slight differences.
Identify on monster stat files never happens. Because
Yeah.
why?
Yeah, it's
It's
yeah,
very
the spells are usually detect magic and a bunch of combat spells or
Oh, so
prestidigitation or
on
mage hand or whatever.
On
It's
the
just
character books are like combat spells only. But
Because
not
honestly,
the
what
spells
kind of?
a wizard has.
Because honestly, in a D&D world, why would you need utility spells?
It's
true.
not like you find things all the time that you don't know what they are. It's crazy.
Yeah, you just equip them. Easy.
Yeah, easy. Take a little nap, you know everything.
Magic's overrated.
How do you think that guy went insane? Whipped it and went to sleep.
Speaking of magic, yeah. So identify.
Yeah,
run that?
he is able to. He sees that it does have a few new spells, and one does look like the purpose is for identifying things. So he says he'll take some time to familiarize himself with it and see if he'll be able to cast it. It'll take some time to kind of parse through the notes himself. It'll probably he's not sure how long it'll take. Maybe an hour, maybe less, maybe a little more. He's only worked with one spell book so far, so this is a new experience for him too.
Okay.
Hey, well, new experiences are what wizards are all about. Go for it.
Do we want to wait around for him, or shall we meet up the others?
Sorry? What?
Do we want to wait around for him, or do we want to just meet up with the others?
Let's wait here.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just hang out.
Safi and Night Hunter.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
So pretty much, is following just going to be impossible?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a major path. It's just kind of like a superimposed fog over this whole thing.
Like, is it while we're still in the room, or is it also like even while we're outside?
Yeah, even while you're outside, all over what you can tell of the in itself. It does seem like if you peek into the different windows, it does look like it's in those windows inside as well. But it just seems to be up to 5 feet high, so up to the size of a humanoid. Doesn't seem to go higher than that unless it's inside.
Does it go outside the town, all over the town?
Sappy just looks around. It's like she's in Silent Hill.
Yeah, as you're looking around, walking around, it does seem to be Everywhere, it doesn't seem to be outside the town.
So it's just covering the town. Got it.
Yeah, it's kind of like blanketing the town in like a 5 foot deep, like fog kind of. There is an area where there is none, and that is the church itself and the cemetery. That is clear of most magics. There does seem to be some like magical auras coming from the church itself, but from what you can tell, those do seem to be more clerical and holy magical auras, not this conjuration, whatever this is.
Yeah. Well, I guess might as well turn that off. So it's like, well,
So the
not getting
world
anything
doesn't
back.
look like you're being haunted. Yeah.
So I don't. Yeah. So I don't. So it doesn't look like I'm in Silent Hill and I'm bumping into everybody.
The true sight of Strahd. Campaign.
Well, yeah, it's pretty much blanketing everything except for the church. Guess we should go find Ix and Sod and let them know that can't follow it. I'll take your silence as a sure, and off we go.
Yes, it is a sure. I'm investigating something in my room. Dog step has fallen apart.
Okay, my meeting time has been pushed forward a little bit.
Okay. So does
Yeah,
that mean you'll?
I've got like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Do we want to meet back up and then stop there for the night?
Damn it.
Up to Ix.
Yeah, actually, also, just a quick note, but I have one exam this week and 2 more exams next week. And then that's it.
Fun.
Well, not exams.
Almost
Exciting.
free.
Almost free. I had my exams last week. My sister had her exams this week. So
Will we finally be able to hang out after your exams?
Yes.
At last.
Yeah, more importantly, D&D can go back consistently.
Yeah, also D&D, but important for me is I finally get to hang out with you again. I have my priorities. Yeah.
Wow.
I need a hammer.
I want to believe that was in response to
I mean, Kurt,
are you together or your realization?
I'm more saying that because it's likely the paranoia of quite a few people when it comes to relationships. You haven't spoken to this person in like 2 weeks.
We still message. It's just we haven't been in like voice calls or hanging out because he's been busy.
That's good.
Yeah. I still send him messages when he doesn't reply.
Yeah, you still send him, but does he reply?
When
Never
he's not
again
busy.
will you hear a message from me.
Yeah, I'm still.
From you anyway. What are you talking
about? No. Game's casting the silence spell on me. No.
What?
Oh well.
All right. So yeah, you've got about 10 more minutes left, right? Or
yeah.
5?
My bad.
Yeah, like I was saying, like we should probably just meet up and end there.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds good. Do you guys want to? So, yeah.
Did you identify what's been affecting you?
Bree and Night Hunter, you guys go to the mansion. They let you in. The boy is still kind of. I'd say he is kind of with you, but he's kind of muttering over it, trying to like parse through the notes and everything, trying to familiarize himself with this spell. It seems like he is making some progress, but it'll take maybe at least a few more minutes, if not a little longer. So yeah, you guys can meet up. I don't know if you want to chat about anything or just wait.
All right. Yeah, there's not really much to chat about, especially while that dude's just incantationing the identify spell. Incanting.
Yeah.
Singing. All right.
He's kind of The
sure.
boy is kind of in a corner, kind of.
I bet Night Hunter and
Yeah.
Safi found something. Can't wait to meet up with them.
Hey, so yeah, there's nothing.
Nothing? Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, so my spell doesn't do anything then. Fine.
How could there be nothing?
All in my
But
hand.
well, actually, do we meet up? Because then I'll give them like the actual answer.
Yeah, you do meet up.
Okay. Yeah.
You meet them up in the mansion in the like entrance hall vestibule thing.
Clip
And
clops of the upstairs.
there is the burgomaster's son who is in a corner, kind of with a spell book, kind of trying to parse out this a spell or something, kind of muttering to himself as the other two are just kind of chilling, I assume.
Hey, did you two find anything?
I shook my head. Like, unfortunately, when trying to detect magic, it was just a fog of conjuration. Except for around the church. The church is clear of conjuration, but it's clerical stuff.
Like,
Which
where's
I
the
guess
fog
makes
of
sense.
conjuration?
Everywhere. It's like I literally everywhere I turned, it was just everywhere.
I wonder. Is this similar? Does this sound similar at all to like when we had trouble sleeping when the hags cursed us? Should we just go murder the hags to see if that makes things better?
Well, it sounds like they died. Also, I don't think we had weird thumbprints on our head.
No, we don't know. We never checked.
You guys didn't die. You did have nightmares and you had mechanical detriments. But yeah, you didn't die. You didn't have weird thumbprints on your head.
Well, these guys are.
And as we all know, it would take 6 nights for them to die if that was the case. So
maybe they were already exhausted.
So yeah, that's kind of important.
Look, once we go fix the wizard, we should probably just come back in. Maybe like sleep during the day and like stay up during the night, see if we can catch whatever's.
But the thing is, we don't know what that fog is, right? The orange fog. We just get him to finish his thing. We can see what it is.
Let's hope so. Looks towards dude.
I'm trying.
A few minutes
Stop
pass
looking at
before
me.
he's like
people's lives, including
like,
your own.
Kind of like he does like a yes, and it's like, got it.
You got the spell, or you got the information, or both?
I got the spell. Where do you want me to cast it? I should be able to have enough fortitude to do it a couple times.
It should be everywhere.
All right.
The conjuration, at least.
Wave some mist at him.
Pockets again.
Are you attending the lecture about D&D right now?
What?
Oh, that's funny.
What,
my last lecture was about D&D. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
D&D
Games
lecture.
design comps.
I love it.
I study D&D.
I've been studying this for years. You're a fool.
So yeah, so you say it's kind of all over as like a fog or whatever.
Feel it, wizard. The magic is all around us.
Like literally, it's. Yeah, bro.
He thinks about it and like kind of almost like makes a claw in the air and like chants something for about a minute. See here. And he kind of furrows his brow and says, there is magic here. It's almost a spell of an etherealness, but not quite. More innate, more natural. I don't know if that helps.
So it's either
Is
a
there
fey,
anything else you want me to
probably hag thing.
identify?
Let's go kill the hags. Did you?
Do you have any magic items that I need to identify? I don't think we do we?
How about we go talk to the hags, then see if they're actually doing it. If they are, we beat them up. Actually, no. Either way, we beat them up. Okay, yeah, let's just
We
beat
already
them up.
burned the house down, but I don't think they're going to talk to us.
Yeah. I guess we just beat them up. All right.
Also,
Yeah,
it might
you
not
did-
be the hag. It might be something else.
Well, I'll be sad if it's not. But oh well.
It could be strong.
Either way, we need something to do for a few hours before we come back for our diamond dust.
Sure.
Why not beat up the hags?
Yeah, let's go beat up the hags and level up.
Just to pass the time, you know.
Actually, but do we level up after once
Do we-
the session's
after-
over?
Just-
You do not level up at the end of this
We
session.
Dang
finished
it.
our bead. Finish the bead.
we did not do anything. Hey.
I mean, you did some stuff.
Yeah, I guess. We were one step closer to diamond dust.
We're one
Like an
step closer
8
to hopefully getting that guy his memories back.
Got an 1/8 of the bead. Slowly getting there.
Mhm.
And I assume it's kind of now
Yep.
time for you to, yeah.
I gotta march off. All right, I'll catch you later.